Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be taking a look at Atlas Fallen. This game is due to come out on August the 10th, but I've been given early access by Focus Entertainment, so I do have a chance to play a little bit early. And this is an action RPG and made by Deck 13 Interactive. You may be familiar with them. They've made games like Lords of the Fallen, Surge 1 and 2. I'm just going to quickly go through the in-game settings now. So displaying at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 at 120 Hz. So the only thing I've done is disable motion blur and chromatic aberration, as I'm just not a fan of those effects. Everything else is at very high, which is the highest. The game does also support DLSS and FSR2, but I think with the RTX 4090 we should be okay. The game does seem to suffer from quite an intense bottleneck. Not sure if it's coming from the CPU or it's something else, but there's a lot of performance left on the table here. This is using the Fledge engine, and I don't know if this is the same for all Fledge engine games. I may have to boot up Surge 1 or Surge 2 and just have a quick look, because you know, you'd expect a bit more performance out of the RTX 4090, especially for a game that isn't too graphically demanding. I mean, 4K native and only using around 7 GB of VRAM kind of reflects the quality on show. But not a bad looking game for what it is. An action open world RPG. You know, you don't want to make it ridiculously too demanding, or a lot of people are going to have some issues. So in terms of story, I don't know too much about what's going on, as this is pretty early on into the game, and from what I can see, practically everyone's been enslaved to some kind of weird god that's basically running everyone's lives, and so much so that the humans are just called unnamed, and they're pretty much all in servitude. She found an ancient gauntlet, which is what she's got on her left or right hand there, and it's got a weird spirit inside, which is basically helping her achieve freedom for her people, and also help him discover his memories and help him. So it's like a mutual kind of beneficial agreement we got going on here. I wish I could tell you guys more, but I'm still learning myself. But generally, it's pretty interesting. So I'm just going into a town just to finish off the side quest that I've been doing. Wow, some text was just loaded in pretty late there. That was pretty bad. Popping is pretty bad on this game, it has to be said.
I have the finest wares from all over the world.
Have you seen it? I heard it's larger than any building in our...
So I'm going to show you the spirit that's in the gauntlet, because he does talk to you while you're on quests and stuff, so you guys are going to be curious as to what that voice is.
I sense another piece within our reach, somewhere beneath the ruins.
I hope it is what we need.
So the spirit's called Niall. I still don't know anything about his species or race or whatever, but we're basically helping each other to achieve freedom. And so far,
Why did Thelos conjure these rays?
so far I've got so many questions, but hopefully the answers will come soon. Let me just go and finish off this quest.
Greetings. So, did you speak to my siblings? How are they doing?
Well, I have news. Quickfeet. I found his body. He was most likely killed by wraiths.
Quickfeet. I can't believe it.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for letting me know. Please, can you check on the others too? Let me know they are safe.
I did. The rest of them are doing fine.
I'm glad. Thank you so much.
Will you all be okay?
We'll pull through. It's just hard to believe he's really gone, but I can't just sit around and mope. I have to stay strong for my sisters.
I see. Take care.
Before you go, please take this. It's the least we can do.
Okay, Eyes in the Desert side quest has now been completed. And of course you get what you call essence on this game, which is basically experience. You can use that to upgrade your
Are these
armor.
tiny shelter stones enough against a
You
giant
can use it to
brain?
upgrade
I doubt it.
your skills. It basically governs practically all of the progression system on this game. So I'm gonna just get on with it now, just
Great
to
deals here, even for strangers and unnamed.
show you the battle system. One of the strengths of this game though is just how open it is. It's really, really open. And other than that, it's not doing terribly much different than what we've seen before. It reminds me a little bit of the Risen series from, I think, Deep Silver made that game. If you're wondering why I'm skating around on the sand like I'm some kind of rollerblader or skier, it's because the spirit that's in a Gauntlet can manipulate the sand. So anytime you go to a sandy surface, you can travel pretty quick, but when you come to other surfaces like grass, concrete, you can only run. So that's the reason why, but it helps you get around. I guess it kind of stops you from needing to get mounts in the game. So the Gauntlet she found, it's like an ancient artifact and it's not complete, so we're basically going around trying to find parts of it to power up. And once we get enough power, we can actually progress with the game, because there's a few objectives I can't do until I've gained a bit more power. Okay, I got to jump across here. It's pretty far, but I should be able to do it with my double dash. I made that pretty comfortably. Just looking at the CPU utilization, it's literally loaded pretty much every single corner i9-3900K evenly. So it's a shame to see that there's such a massive bottleneck here, only using just over 60% utilization. At the same time though, the game does seem to perform smooth, but there's a lot more performance than FPS you've been seeing. It should be getting way more than that based on the game, the way the game looks.
There's something nearby. I can feel it. You should too.
Yes, that major piece must be close.
So that voice you just heard was the spirit that I showed you guys earlier. It generally speaks to you and gives you tips and pointers. Okay, we got a battle now. Okay, those guys weren't really too much of a challenge. Enter this dungeon or whatever. This is where the shard's probably located.
An anvil. We can rest and grow stronger there.
Yeah, where is it? The anvils are basically like checkpoints, or the equivalent to the bonfire, or just any kind of checkpoint really. Chest here that I missed. Okay, where is this anvil? Don't see it anywhere.
Hey you! It's dangerous in there. Come over here. What are you doing here? You don't look like you've come for research.
What is that supposed to mean?
Apologies, I'm not good with people. My wife and I were studying in the library here when the bridges collapsed. But we dare not go further. We saw a huge wraith in the cathedral. If you know what's good for you, you shouldn't go in there.
Thank you for the warning, but there is something in there that I need.
Well, don't say I didn't try to stop you. But let me think. I found these old documents that look like instructions to make an essence stone. According to it, the stone can break any wraith's posture, whatever that means. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Here you go.
These documents you found, what did they say about essence stones?
They seem to suggest that stones were being researched hundreds of years ago. But suddenly, all records of them disappeared. Nobody wrote about them anywhere.
This sounds like Thelos' hand at play.
So, they are shrouded in mystery. But surely useful for you, carrying this mystery around.
Okay, thanks for the help.
I'll go now. Good luck with your studies.
So you learned how to fuse a new essence called Dazzling Impact. Perform an attack that interrupts all foes' hits. So I guess I'll explain the essence stone system. Basically, your Gauntlet has a tier system. So you got skills from tier 1, 2, and 3. And essence stones are basically slots for each tier, and you get up to 3. And each essence stone can level up as well, so you can further improve on those individual abilities as well. So it's quite a nice progressive system. There's a lot of work to do if you want to really max out your character. It's going to take some time, and you can also make different essence stones with different recipes that you can find around the world. Providing you have all the ingredients or all the materials, you can also make stronger essence stones as well. So it's pretty easy system to grasp as well. So I'm gonna opt not to use that. I think I can beat the enemy with the loadout that I've got, because I'm used to all the stones that I've equipped.
These figures, so regal. These must be the Knights of Bastingar.
This keep must have been quite the stronghold before it was leveled.
Is this the place you showed me in that vision, back at the anvil?
Yes, I think so. It was the Knights' greatest keep before Thelos came, and they were almost certainly purged.
There should be an anvil around here somewhere. There usually is before you have to go and fight a strong enemy. So what's over here?
An anvil must be nearby. The Gauntlet resonates with it.
So you keep saying, but I don't see where the anvil point is. Usually you see something in the floor glowing and you can just pull it up from the floor.
There is something here, in the sand. Stay on your guard.
Yeah, I got an essence core. That's a very, very vital material if you want to make your own cores. Okay, this is where the shard is that we've been looking for. Probably gonna have to fight this boss before I can get to it though.
This is it. The major piece we need to unearth the Knight's Gate.
Now, we just need more shards and we can forge it into the Gauntlet.
Yes, but stay alert. I've been sensing something ever since we arrived.
I've been sensing a lot. Okay, so this boss is probably going to show itself when we try to leave. Like typical game fashion. Gonna have a look around, make sure I don't miss anything. Yep, here we go. There's the enemy. Stay away from this. Yeah, you don't want to get caught by that. You try to damage his legs so he can't move around. And that thing as well seems to be causing a lot of issues. Almost destroyed its left foot. Keep going after that. Stay away from this energy. I got caught in it. Didn't get away in time. Okay, I've destroyed one body part. Can parry in this game. You cover yourself in sand. You've got to do it at the right time. Try and stay out of this thing's way. Right. I wasn't able to get away fast enough. I'm losing a lot of health here. Took it down.
Beautiful. A fine performance.
I thought we were done for.
This battle. I remember something now. We can use the sand in another way. Coat your arms in sand and fight with it.
Sometimes we all have to defend ourselves with our bare hands. Knuckle dust shapes sands into iron fist capable of taking down even the biggest foes with the right skills. So it's basically a different weapon. Up until now you've only had a choice of 2. So that's interesting. Hit to the fully charged attack with the knuckle dust. Have a moderate chance of crystallizing your foe. So of course you can use that in combination with your new weapon, but I'm not going to be using that at the moment. Alright, let's get out of there. Let's see what he has to say now that I beat that boss.
You know, I think I'm getting attached to this place.
The villagers are going to leave with me. You can come. Staying here would mean death.
Where are we going?
To Bastingar.
Oh, then I'm definitely coming. If I can meet knights, I mean, I can't imagine.
I'll go now. Good luck with your studies.
I need to find an anvil. Some more enemies in here. So that was me using that parry system. You parry at the right time. Basically crystallize your enemy. These guys are pretty low level enemies. I got a good amount of experience from that last fight I just had, so I can actually upgrade some of the equipment I'm using. Okay, it's more tier 1 stuff I'll be upgrading. Trying to think what I want to upgrade. So I use this ability to basically upgrade my strength for a set period of time. So it's going to cost me quite a lot to upgrade, but I use it so regularly that it's worth it. It's going to help me out a lot. Just what we call an elite enemy. You do find a few just knocking about on the map. I was able to parry it. Keep my distance. Okay, that wasn't too hard. This might be the shard I'm looking for. No, it's not.
I find myself often returning to this place. It is a reminder of what once was. A world long gone and a world I yearn for. I didn't know enough. But I should not give up. Otherwise, so many died. For nothing. When I look at this painting, I know why I'm willing to do everything again. Risk it all. Risk my life. This is what I must help bring back. Successfully this time. Nothing else matters.
This must be about the mural over there. The painting of the Green Lands.
Was it really like this? In the old times that no one is allowed to talk about?
Not allowed by Thelos. It's a sign that it's true. And I know it. I was there. Its power. A shard is close. We should look for it.
That's why I'm here. Where is this shard? It looks a bit of a far jump, but I might be able to make it. I made that pretty comfortable actually. And the shard's over there. Someone over here. Strong strike. Perform a jump attack and leave behind an area effect, greatly increasing defense of you and your ally for 10 seconds. I did forget to mention this game does have co-op as well. Okay, it's just another anvil.
I sensed a hint of loss about this one. Of journeys cut short. Ominous. I sense that you are distraught.
I'm thinking about Tracker. She never said why she became unnamed.
I assume everybody has secrets.
So just wanted to touch on, you don't have to be a female. You do get the choice of male and female. You can do some character customization as well. I didn't want to put too much work into it. I preferred the female voice actor, so I chose a female character. So far, it's been okay. Okay, that was a lot of gold, a lot of tribute. Let's see now. This Griffin figurine. The figurines you can sell at merchants and get a lot of tribute, so it's always worth collecting as much as you can. I think I may have grabbed everything. Something over here too. Animal artifact acquired. There we are. Some more aerial enemies. The more momentum you get, the bigger your amulet becomes, or your gauntlet, should I say. It's just taking me. Something over there, like you can see in the distance. We'll go back for that. Okay, Formula 8. You learned how to fuse new essences. Nice. So when it goes grey like this, that's just me using the spirit senses, and you can kind of see different things on the map depending on where you look. Okay, there seems to be something on the top of this tower. Just thinking the best way to get across. There are some enemies up here. Wasn't too difficult. But the easiest way to get across will be this way. Not sure if I got enough distance to make this jump. This one seems a little bit too far. So it's best to go this way first.
Do you feel that? We are close to a shard.
You've been saying that for a while, mate, and I haven't seen one, so I hope your track record's been pretty terrible. Just looking at the best way to get across, I think it would be this way. It's like a long distance to get across, but actually, you know what? We might be able to. I'm gonna give it a go. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Here's the shard I've been looking for. Finally. gotta do this to unlock it. You have to hurry to where the beam of light is and continue to raise these spheres. Before the time runs out. Okay, the next beam of light is pointing this way. Also, I haven't got much time. Next one's down there. Give me a bit more time. Just made it. Oh, you gotta be joking. Okay, just about did it. Now I can
We
get
have
the
all the
shard.
shards we need to attach that piece we found.
So all I need to do is go back to an anvil, then I can upgrade the gauntlet, and then we should be able to raise the gate in the town, and then we can kind of progress with the main story. Which I'm not going to do because I don't want to ruin it for some people, but it's go and grab this. Let's see what's in this chest down here. Another artifact. Anyway, guys, I think I'll leave it there. That is a look at Atlas Fallen, and honestly, guys, I'm not too sure what to say about this one. It's an interesting game because there's so much that you want to understand, but at the same time, it's kind of a steep learning curve to actually understand what's going on in the game, so that might put a few people off. And of course, this is 2023, and the game, as a visual, from a visual standpoint, isn't amazing, but it's not too bad either. So I think this will get mixed reviews in my opinion, but I certainly think it's okay. So that is pretty much it from me, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.
We should be able to unearth the passage to Bastengar now. The gate will rise with our will.
Will it really work? It's way bigger than anything we've moved yet.
Trust. Faith. You need more of these.
All right. Let's return to Castrum 7. We have to tell them we can help them out.